I'm gonna open this real quick. It comes taped up very well. I got this for my girls' bathroom. We just moved into, we're actually still moving in, a new home. And the vent is the smallest vent I've ever seen. I'm not joking, it's like maybe the size of my hand. I've never seen anything like it. This is an older home though, so. Here is the heater itself and everything that comes with it falling out. Okay, now it comes with a manual. It is like a push talk. I'll show you so you know what I'm talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna plug it up. I've got tons of stuff sitting here. This is all Amazon stuff. It also comes with a remote, which I find to be freaking fantastic. And that is where that's going to go. The remote will go where the handle goes because we can't seem to keep up with remotes in this house. This is what the remote looks like. Very nice, very sleek. You do have to put batteries, AAA. Of course, I'm out. There is a Velcro strap on the plug-in. The plug-in is like a mat, which is actually really nice. It's not something you see often. Okay, so you all can actually see it. Put this down here. So you can see where I'm trying to start painting the cabinets. It's extremely, extremely nice. It's showing that it's plugged in, so I don't know if this is battery operated or not. You all, this is really nice. I put it on rotate. It's at H3, which I'm guessing is... Okay, H2 is the highest it'll go. Okay, it's hard to get the button for it to actually bring it down, bring the heat down. Let me see. That's amazing. It says make sure do not cover the air inlet and outlet while in operation. Do not use the fan heater near flammables and combustibles. That's a given. The front of the surface can get very hot during use, so do not use this near younger children. Just trying to see. I didn't understand why it would have the little plug. Okay, so that will plug in on the front that lights up red. It does that. It just says that when that heater is plugged into the electric outlet, the power indicator, which is a little plug-in, will light in red. Once turned off, a 30-second countdown will show up on the display as the fan will continue to run for 30 seconds to blow out the remaining heat, which is nice. Echo, the heater will automatically... I'm trying to see what button. Okay, so this button here is echo. Heater will automatically select its optimal heating power. I'll turn that on. 68 is actually what it chose. Optimal heating power depending on the difference between the set temperature 41 to 95 Fahrenheit and the ambient temperature. Note when the ambient, I'm gonna turn that off now. See, it's counting down like it said it would to blow out the remaining heat, which is really nice. Oh, that's so neat. Okay. You can mute, turn on and off the button sounds, long press the mode button on the panel, or short press the button both on the remote. Y'all can read this when you get it. This is a really nice heater. When the ambient temperature drops below the set temperature, the heater will operate on medium or high power depending on the difference between the two temperatures. So there is, to save on electricity, it does have the echo mode. You all, this is in very, very simple English. It's very easy to understand. There's an auto off timer when the heater is on. Touch to set a timer 0 to 12 hours after the timer ends. The heater will turn off automatically. To cancel, set the timer back to 0 hours. Heat level, temperature, and power heat mode. Touch the plus sign or the negative sign to adjust the heating level. In eco mode, touch plus or negative to adjust the set temperature. Note, in eco mode, the heater will turn off automatically when the set temperature has been reached. If your heater turns off frequently, please raise the set temperature or switch to power heat mode. Oscillation, obviously, it's where it turns back and forth. Here are, so y'all can see, this is an extremely, extremely, extremely nice heater. I love that it comes with a remote. I got this for my 9 and 10-year-old's bathroom. But I do have a toddler running around, so that may be an issue because I worry about her getting burned, and it's very possible. If the front of this does get hot, I just had it on for a few minutes, and it's not hot at all to the touch. I just had it on for a few minutes, though, so it does warn that this will get very hot. Extremely nice, you all. The fan is on the back. It oscillates. There is a remote, which I find very, very nice also because it's not often that these come with remotes. There are the buttons on the remote do not match the buttons on the heater. They are different, which I don't think you all can see them that good on the remote. But anyways, that's just a note. Make sure you read your manual, you all. I hope you all are able to find this review helpful, and I wish you all the best of luck. Bye.
Okay, excuse my ratty bathroom, but it came perfect in its packaging. And then it is, turn it on, it has heat 1, and then heat 2, heat 3, change modes and get to the temperature, just the fan, back on, and then you have the isolating. And then you can turn that off, and then see, I even have a timer, and then you can have that and reduce the heat. That's what I normally keep it on. For the fan. And then it'll start going again. But it is just the most amazing product I've gotten. The best little heater I've had ever. Okay, you can use, if you don't have the remote, or if you lose the remote, but the remote's amazing. It is just great.
So I just got this heater about a month ago on February 2nd, and it already seems to be broken. No matter what I do, I cannot get it to swivel anymore. So I just hit the button for swiveling, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and it's not swiveling. I'm gonna try again. I know it heard me because it beeped, but it's not swiveling. Before, when I first got it, there used to be like a small lag before it started swiveling, but now it's just not swiveling at all. Now I'm going to try to hit the swivel button. So like, let's change the, we'll change it from heat to cool and just directly hit the swivel button. Give it a rest, give it a second. It is not swiveling. Let's try one more time. Give it some time, give it some time. It is not swiveling. Like I said, I've only had this a little over a month. I know it's too late to return it, but it's kind of ridiculous that it's already broken. And it just turned off. Let's try turning it on by hand. Okay, so we've just turned it on by hand, and I'm gonna hit swivel. This time when I touch the swivel area, because the countdown hasn't started, I guess it's not swiveling for that reason.
Guys, so loving this small little heater. I had to buy a new one to replace my old one that I got from the dollar store. And I love how this has different levels. It has a timer on it as well. Some of it has run off. But I love that you can change the modes here, where you can see the temperature. Or you can just take that off. Or you can just do it that way. And this button, you can turn it up or, come on, turn it down. This right here that looks like a half circle, this helps to oscillate, to move back and forth, as you can see. And this other button, let's see, this button is to cut it off, and it does a countdown of seconds of when it's going to cut off, but you can just press it again to keep it on. And then lastly, if you don't want to bend down, it also comes with a remote, excuse the dust, to work it as well. But I sit at my desk for almost 8 hours, and sometimes just sitting, sometimes I get a little cold and I just need a little heat. Not nothing much. I don't want to be too hot, but this has the right amount of heat, and I love this thing. This was a really great purchase, especially for someone that's working from home. And it's not that big at all. I have small hands. I'm about 5'4" or 5'3", but it's a really great purchase, you guys. Get it.
Like many others, the remote doesn't work. However, this unit puts out a lot of heat. And I mean a lot of heat when you turn it on. There is no temperature monitor and no auto shut off for certain temperatures. So really it has 3 temperatures. Hot 1, hot 2, hot 3, and that's it. It has an eco mode, but from what I feel when the eco mode is on, it's honestly probably hotter than H1. Rotates just fine. It has a timer, which is fine enough for what you needed. But once again, like many others, the remote just doesn't work. So you get what you pay for. I'll probably reach out to them and see if they'll send me a replacement unit. If not, most likely going to return it, because I would rather dish out another $10 for a remote and one that has an actual temperature in degrees of any sort, really. But other than that, I honestly think if it's within your budget range, this is the one you need to get.
prove there's nothing wrong with the cord. It's pretty cool and gives off a lot of nice heat. I like the features of the oscillating. Buttons are simple to use. On, oscillating button, lowering the temperature, and then if you're changing the mode, so you change the mode, it goes to high 1 or high 2. Oh, that's kind of blurry. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, then you can put a timer on it, and then if you change it to the temperature, you see the number there, 72, and you can see it increase or decrease. And of course, it's really cool is the fact that, if I can grab it, it has a remote. Awesome. Definitely would recommend this.
I bought this little heater from Amazon today. What's cool about it, it has a remote control. So it was really affordable. Really cool that it has a remote. But this thing gets incredibly hot. Puts out a lot of heat, impressive amount of heat. Remote works really well, really responsive. It's even got like a little oscillating feature on it. Really nice heater. Really good price on it on Amazon. I might order a couple more of these for the winter time just to have around the house. If you're interested, I'll send you a link.
It won't even turn on now. This is staying here, but if I turn it off, it'll start blowing to turn to the countdown to turn off. it stopped rotating yesterday. Like, it is supposed to turn and rotate. It's not doing that either. So, whereas it was 5 stars, now we're 1 star, and I bought this last year, I want to say in June. I don't recommend this product. Okay.
Hello. Alright, as we can see, the heater is on and going. It blows fine. But whenever I hit the mute button, see, it is muted. But it is still loud and still going hard. When I take it off of mute, same thing, same sound, same noise. I need it to be quiet for my class. I need it very quiet. Mute on. Mute off. Not working.
This is absolutely perfect. I love the size of it. As you can see, it's about the size of a pair of house slippers. Easy to use. And I got it because when I sit here by the window, I get a lot of cold air coming through because of the glass. And it just was not getting warm here from the central heating. So I purchased this and it's perfect. I keep it pointed that way. And it actually ends up heating up almost half of the room, but it's perfect.
something cool there. And then it shuts off after 30 seconds.
Okay, so we have this heater underneath the desk, and when I say it's working like it puts out heat. Woo!
It's on the highest. Feels like the highest for me.